What's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't shifts, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Cross Bay, out town Barclays. Really on big things, came up a small way. Championship rings, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a little bag, baby, that's small change. Yeah, that money talk. If we ain't cool, then cut me off. No breaking news, don't run your mouth. Thought it was the plug, now he running off. Thought it was a plug, now he running off. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies, real lies.
The Imperial lagging again, damn. But what's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking that play button. And for all you live watchers out there, go ahead and leave some comments below and we will get to them during the show. I promise. But today we do have a very special guest, as always. We have recording artist Rashaad Lee coming in and chop it up a little bit. He's going to talk about his recently released single, What For? And he's got some new stuff in the projects. So he's got some new projects coming up. There we go. And so we're going to chop it up about that. But first, we're going to open up with some music, as we like to do over here. So little single from my guest. This is What For by Rashaad Lee. So enjoy, guys. Spark it up. Get them ready.
They want my heart, shoot for my soul.
Damn, my nigga should tell me what for.
People be jealous, I handle my business, and I don't be tripping off niggas and hoes.
You don't be worried about them in the streets?
Fuck 'em, my nigga, I'm rolling one deep. I ain't got ops, really, I just look in the mirror and deal with the nigga I see.
You really living that shit in your rap?
I'm solid, I promise, no reason to act. Speaking on real life, paint a picture, you know if I said it, the nigga is facts. Said I'm the realest, my nigga no cap. Fuck it, these hating niggas don't believe it, I do it alone, I don't even need them. Still in my zone, I can't even see them. They want my heart, but fuck 'em. They shoot on my soul, really what's the purpose? I know they be mad for nothing. I speak on my life, really wasn't worth it. I wish you the best, but fuck it. Put a knife in my back, shit, it got me hurting, so fuck it, I keep to myself. Roll a blunt and reef for my health. Go. Sucker free is the key to my wealth, nigga. I don't be in the streets, I be in my bag. Put that negative energy in my craft. Now the best in my city is coming last. I can't beef with you niggas, I'm in the fast. Really, I'm more concerned with my inner peace. Kill a part of me, fuck him, now he deceased. Put that bitch in the dirt, now let him sleep. Love my niggas, we speak, but it's been a week. Know I'm in the game, taking shots from the holster. Owning my loyalty, said I'm the realest, I'm in it, but sorry, I ain't trying to boast her. Pick and choosing when and where I'm approaching. Big game, swear to God, I'm a poacher. Kill the beat, nigga, yeah, I know scoped it. Clutch shit, niggas know I'm a closer. Been in the conflict or two, thinking how to move different, they follow my steps. Won't be no badminton, I don't go back and forth, so fuck 'em, I came for the checks. If I've been wrong by you, ain't no ass kissing, bitch, I feel you, I know it's respect. But shit in my past life, it been your last life, I'm really doing my best to forget. They want my heart, shoot for my soul.
Damn, my nigga should tell me what for.
People be jealous, I handle my business, and I don't be tripping off niggas and hoes.
You don't be worried about them in the streets?
Fuck 'em, my nigga, I'm rolling one deep. I ain't got ops, really, I just look in the mirror and deal with the nigga I see.
You really living that shit in your rap?
I'm solid, I promise, no reason to act. Speaking on real life, paint a picture, you know if I said it, the nigga is facts. Said I'm the realest, my nigga no cap. Fuck it, these hating niggas don't believe it, I do it alone, I don't even need them. Still in my zone, I can't even see them. They ain't got a heart, don't trust them. Nah, I come from the struggle, why you trying to down me? Really be peeping the energy. I'm trying to stay focused, don't bring that around me. Everyday gossiping bitches, they speaking on anything, trying to clown me. Fuck 'em, I stand on my own. I'm the realest, so let it be known. Go. Feel like I'm in a league of my own, nigga. Put my heart in my music, I let it bleed. I don't trip if they feel me, I'm planting seeds. Want my babies to know it's a better me. They ain't with me, then fuck 'em, I let it be. I've been winning battle after battle, in fact. Said I would do it and did it exact. Whenever I speak, niggas feeling attacked. Been moving different lately, can't be attached. I'm still a gorilla, I've been in the zoo. Live in the jungle, these niggas be envious. Lord forgive them, they don't know what they do. They wanted the real, so I gave them the truth. Fuck the talking shit, I gave them the proof. Game over shit, I gave them a noose. Secured the bag, had to switch up the root. Took me a couple L's, had to bounce back. Now whatever I do for my city. Niggas be boo-hooing, they got alibis. Want attention, they go for the pity. Done with the bullshit, had to part ties with my day ones in the shitty. Keeping it real with them, I can't deal with them. I'm a soldier, got power like 50. They want my heart, shoot for my soul.
Damn, my nigga should tell me what for.
People be jealous, I handle my business, and I don't be tripping off niggas and hoes.
You don't be worried about them in the streets.
Fuck 'em, my nigga, I'm rolling one deep. I ain't got ops, really. I just look in the mirror and deal with the nigga I see.
Yeah.
I always like when I have recording artists on and I play their music on the show, because you can always see them in the backstage. They're always just like getting down and just singing the shit, and I think it's awesome. Like, I get a kick out of it. It's great. But ladies and gentlemen, Rashaad Lee, go ahead and take a few seconds to introduce yourself to the audience out there, sir.
Hey, I go by Rashaad Lee, formerly known as Shad. I guess I wasn't too serious in the music when I was going by Shad, but that's just my nickname. You know, I grew up with. I wanted something that was more genuine, something that appealed more to, you know, what I was putting in my music. So I cut the Shad out and just went with my real name. You know what I mean? So kind of like, you know, Kendrick Lamar, you know, something like that. It just felt more genuine for, you know, the content I was delivering. But yeah, Rashaad Lee, I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan. I've been rapping, you know, for about 2.5 years now. So, you know, I'm just now kind of getting going on and everything like that. But yeah.
Nice. And we got people tuning in already. Thank you, Casey and Dee for the comments out there. I'm sure we'll have more coming in, but yeah, awesome. Yeah, I got your music off of Spotify. This is how I find recording artists. This is how I find musicians for my show. But I listen to independent artists on Spotify, and if I like their music, I ask them to come on. And I ran into, it wasn't What For that brought me to you though. It was your Mama song.
Oh, word. That's funny.
Yeah, the song. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's funny you say that, because she actually one of the people that tune in. Dee, that's actually my mom. So you saying that, you know, that's funny. That probably means something to her.
Oh wow, yeah, because that was the first song that I actually listened to, and I was like, wow, this is pretty dope. So then I went into your discography and I started listening to your singles, and that What For song is banging.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. That was just something, man. To be honest, man, I was going through shit, you know, and I don't know, it was kind of building on me. And then one day I was just like, you know, I made that therapy shit record, and then after that, I made like one or two other records. Mama was one of the ones after therapy shit, and then for some reason I was like, you know what, I want to kind of come harder than I ever have, you know, kind of come with more energy, you know, kind of reinvent my style a little bit. And that's What For is what I came up with, man. It came from the heart, those.
Yeah, you have that energy that, like, that energy that makes you just want to like just start like you just listen to it, you get the head bobbing, the bass is going, and you're just flailing the arms, and you're going crazy. It's just that momentum, it's that tempo, and I like it.
I appreciate that, man. I don't know what made me like drawn to that beat. I really like genuine trap beats, man. The ones with the hard 808s and stuff like that, man. It kind of give me that inspiration to write that shit that, you know, it's hard to talk about, you know what I mean? So that's just my way of getting it out, man. But yeah, What For, man, I ain't gonna lie, it took me like a month to write that song, bro. Because I told myself when I started writing it, I was like, I ain't putting nothing that's not, you know, 100% what is reality right now. So it took me a while to be able to say what I wanted to say.
Okay.
and make it, and come with the same energy and kind of make it, to where everybody could feel it, to where it could touch my audience, my listeners in the way that it has. And I succeeded, bro, because that's really what I was trying to do too.
Right. Yeah. So what do you like? What do you inspires you to write a song? Is it you just hear like a good hook or a good beat and then you just kind of just bob to it and start going, or do you have to like feel in some sort of way?
I think for me, man, I take the art aspect of being a rapper real serious. So if I can't just write off of just straight inspiration from a dope beat or something like that. Like I'll always save it, and I'll keep a bag full of beats, things I can go back to if I'm feeling it. But usually it's my emotion. I gotta feel built up. It's like I almost gotta, recharge on or get more ammunition, I guess. I don't know how to explain it or the process,
Mm-hmm.
in full. But all I can say is I gotta feel it, bro. I really gotta feel like I gotta say something to be able to write. So sometimes it's real difficult. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't know how to write no bullshit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Is it there's pretty much like real life
Mm.
issues that pretty much that fuel the fire?
Yeah, 100%. Shit people that's close to you, friends, associates, how people view you, things they say about you, when you're not around, how they treat you, things like that. Things you can't just necessarily, jump on Facebook and, whatever. It's like, it's the reality that nobody wants to talk about. So when,
Haters.
and that's the real shit though, bro. Like even with people that's close to you, it's a certain line that people would draw, like, they won't support you or they'll feel some kind of way about you and they just treat you a certain way. It's never a conversation you'll have.
Right.
So with that, I got tired of that, what's that passive aggressive type approach. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna talk about what I gotta talk about in my music. You know what I mean? And whoever feels something about it, so far nobody even wants to, address it. So it's all real topics, bro. It's all real life stuff, it's things I've dealt with,
Mm-hmm.
past and present. Even if I'm solid with people and we on a good foundation, I still use my art as an outlet to express, or tell stories of things I've been through. You know what I mean? So it's not always like something that I'm dragging people because usually it's unanimous, but it's just, something that I use. Like if I've been through something with somebody, you're gonna be a chapter in my book type shit. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah, I went through like something similar when I first started podcasting. I started podcasting with like a really good friend of mine at first. And then he started, I don't know, got on social media and started talking like shit to my family. I don't know if he knew it was my family, but I knew what he was saying. And then it was pretty much, and then I stopped talking to him, and it's been like 3 or 4 years now. And then I guess I ran into him a few months ago, and he's like, I don't even remember what we stopped talking for. And I was like, motherfucker, I do. See ya.
Right, exactly. Nah, I ain't forgot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think with my music, man, it's definitely been an outlet for me. And one of the bars in my therapy shit song was something like it's something been painful learning forgiveness, count
Uh-huh.
my blessings, like that's something I've been using my music as an outlet to express my feelings, to help me, move, in a forward direction in my life. Because holding on to
Mhm.
all that negativity and shit don't get you nowhere. So it's like you just gotta. For me, music and rap was that outlet to kind of let that shit go and still move in a positive direction at the same time.
Right. Yeah, Case Griffin tuning in. He said rapping is good therapy, and he's like, I believe I think it is too. Like great therapy. Is it like when you get angry and you get into a booth? Like on the therapy question, when you get angry and get into a booth, is that when like all fire happens? That's when you just start.
You asking me?
Yeah, like
That shit. To be honest, bro. Nah, that's not for me.
yeah.
That's not how it work. I usually go into the studio super calm. I don't go into the studio mad. I don't go into the
Right.
studio because I feel like it'll damage, my creative process. Like
Right.
I've already written down how I feel about things. That energy gonna come out as soon as I start rapping my lyrics. It's like automatic, bro. It turn on like a light switch. As soon as you start reading what you wrote and you start rhyming that shit together, bro, it's a wrap. All that energy gonna come out of you. So you ain't gotta hold negativity and anger and shit. Some niggas do. Like that's
Mhm.
some people process, you know what I mean? So but mine personally, that ain't, I don't, nah. Because for me, it would make rap something like, stressful and burdensome. I like that shit to feel like therapy, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because I've seen clips of like Tupac in there, and he's just jumping around in the booth and just hands flailing, and he's just yelling and screaming. Like, but some people are cool, calm, and collected. Some people need that release, that smash room
But
release, a
I
smash
mean,
room.
it do matter too, though. Like at the same time, I don't got a studio I can just sleep in. Like a lot of them cats
Right.
can, to where you get a phone call and your baby mama tripping, and this happened, that happened, or one of your homies
Right.
get locked up, something like that. Then yeah, you gonna have a chip on your shoulder. You right next to the mic. You going, yeah, man. That's gonna come out of you. So I don't know what it's like to be able to be in that environment musically yet. Because uh, I'm still kind of, getting it going. I figure until I hit 5 years of doing it,
Mhm.
consistently, I haven't really hit that place where, I can say there's no opportunity for growth, So
Right. Now you said you're from Kalamazoo, Michigan, correct?
yeah, yeah.
Represent the
Born and
zoo
raised.
out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Nice. Now, are you old enough to remember? I guess everyone's old enough to remember it because it wasn't that long ago. I always feel like I'm really, really old, but I'm not. But when the whole the cannabis legalization thing started, like,
Yeah, that was like 5, or I guess it depends on what part you're talking about. It came in sections. It was decriminalized, and then
right, yeah, like
it
the whole
was
recreational thing
then
happened.
it was medically legal, and then
Yep.
recreationally legal. So the rec shit came like 4 years ago. I
Yeah.
want to say 3 or 4 years ago here,
Yeah.
and
It always seems like longer, but I've just been smoking that long.
yeah.
but how
Well,
are the
In Ann Arbor, like an hour and a half away, it's been legal in that city for years
forever?
and years. Yeah,
Yeah. How are the dispensaries out there?
they solid, bro. They
Yeah.
super solid, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
it's Michigan weed, man. So Michigan got some of the best weed, bro.
I've heard Jelly Roll say that Michigan has the best weed that he ever smoked. That's coming from Jelly Roll, guys.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Jelly Roll, man. I
Yep.
know about him.
Yep. Yeah.
He cool.
They do doing crazy stuff. Doing crazy stuff. The last guest I had, not the last guest, but like 2 episodes ago, Astray has a single out with Jelly Roll. So,
Oh, word.
yep,
That's
pretty
funny.
dope.
Yeah, you mentioned that, man, because he pop up on my Spotify. My listeners also like, and
Hmm.
it didn't really pop to me. Like I never really thought about it because it's like a list of like 11, 12 rappers. But when
Right.
I looked at your Instagram page, I seen that you had did a show with him,
Uh-huh.
two shows ago or whatever. So I was like, damn,
Yeah.
that's the homie from, So yeah, that's crazy, man. You really be on Spotify, man. You don't play.
Yeah, it was actually a funny story about that is that me and Astray actually went to the same high school together. Not together. It's pretty much we grew up in the same part of town, the same city, the same town, and we never met each other. We hung out with the same group of people, like a lot of us. We have a lot of the same friends, but we never met each other until like I actually asked him to be on the podcast.
No shit.
Yep, and that's how that worked. And yeah, I was listening to him ever since I was like 17 years old because he was local and he was underground and he rapped, and I wanted to
Bro,
be a rapper.
oh, word.
I went to that awkward Eminem stage where I wanted to rap. I even bleached my hair blonde. It was bad. It was bad.
That's funny, man. Nah, bro, been rapping since like '07 or something like that, man, for a
Yeah,
while.
long time.
Yeah, shout out to him.
But yeah, do you have any local rappers that you collab with out there in Kalamazoo?
You know, to be honest, I don't have a lot of collaborations. One of the main collaborations I've done is with a dude named Key Will out in Houston, man. He's
Okay.
one of the day ones when I started this music, man. I locked in with him, and shit, I think that I paid him 50 for a verse or something like that. And I hit him up because I don't know if you know DJ Michael Watts is and Swisher House and all that, but
Swisher House. Yep.
I always wanted it. I grew up listening to them, Trader True, Zero, you know, Mike Jones, all them was, you know, popping real big around that time. And I always wanted to fuck with them, man. And I hit him up and was like, yo, could you get my shit chopped and screwed by Mike Watts? Because he was plugged with him. Homie hit me up like 5 minutes later, was like, yo, man, yeah, just this much, you know. And then, man, it was a done deal. Ever since then, I've been locked in with dude, man. And I always appreciated the love he showed me because he plugged me with somebody I idolized for a long time. Like it wasn't nothing, man, instantly, you know. So that's one of my main collabs, man. We've done 2 records together, but he stayed busy out in Houston, man, doing new things, and he's got some new records out. But yeah, mainly he's like the only one that I really collab with, man.
Now, are you looking to collab with more artists, or you pretty much just want to keep it to yourself?
I definitely want to collab with more artists. You know, for me, it's always, you know, who gonna support the music, man. You know, for me, when I think about doing collaborations, I think about how serious I take my craft and what I put into my music. You know, just at an art standpoint, and then how hard I push it. You know, whether on TikTok or, you know, wherever. And you know, for me, I just haven't met a lot of artists that are willing to do the same amount of work. And, you know, if I'm gonna, you know, take the time and invest the money into doing the song, you know, I feel like my time is the most valuable asset. You know, I want to see a return on it, you know, and really it's more about the art than anything else for me. And, you know, I just want to do things with people that take their craft serious, man. So I'm not saying there aren't artists in my city that do that. I'm just saying I haven't really locked in with somebody that respects their art, you know, the same way that I do. You know.
Okay. You got to get on the same level. Either get on my level or get the fuck out of the way type shit.
For the most part, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not in anybody's way. I don't feel like anybody's in my way, you know. So, you know, respect to, you know, everybody doing their thing. But, you know, when it comes to like, I'm just not floating verses out everywhere for no reason, man. I really just want to see people reach out, or, you know, if I reach out, they like, yeah, let's do it. All right, this date. All right, yeah, let's go. We meet up there. We drop the song. But it's so hard, man. It's not as easy as it seems it should be, you know, to do collabs sometimes, bro. But there are people that have shown love and do show love to me and support me. You know, so I do appreciate it, man. Shout out to my dog Willie. He a local rapper, and he do show a lot of love, man. So he got me plugged with a show or two. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I always like I've been big on like the Texas scene, like a lot of independent rappers out of Texas, like out of Corpus Christi. So I've been giving them a lot of airtime over there, and I'm just like, you know what? I need to start getting some Michigan rappers in here. You know, that's when I started pulling like you and Astray, and I Twin Terror's been on here too. Jay Dro's been on here. So yeah, I'm trying to pull Michigan on the map, get that independent music scene out there.
Hey, we appreciate it, bro, for real, because like it's a lot more like diversity in Michigan rap than people would think. A lot of people think when they hear Michigan rappers, they think of just the Detroit sound, and a lot of, you know, like the 42 Doug sound, or, you know, people that's rapping now, you know, doing their thing. Like I don't know. It's a lot of versatility. Like you got people like me that rap, and I don't sound nothing like, a Detroit rapper, but we all
Right.
from Michigan. So it's like, it's a stereotype with Michigan rappers that we all sound like we from Detroit.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I do hear that a lot. And like all Michigan rappers, it's like they're not.
and even like when I say that, I mean, even like the rapper Straight, he don't rap like the Detroit rappers I'm talking about. I don't know if you get the sound that I'm really trying to explain.
Yep.
I think of what's a Sada Baby, is a better example. Like everybody, not saying they style is bad, but everybody tries to copy how they rap in Michigan, So it's like it kind of there's a lot more diversity than people would think. Everybody don't rap like that.
Right. Yeah, you do have a lot of artists out there. Like I think now, like the hip hop scene, the mainstream hip hop scene nowadays is more of who can copy who. Because you have all these rappers that are pretty much copying Lil Wayne, and they're making millions of dollars off of it. And other rappers are just copy all these other mainstream rappers. Like no one is really original nowadays, and that's why I like the independent scene. Is that everyone? Like to me, the independent scene is like college basketball. No one's really getting paid for it, but they're leaving their heart out there, and they're gonna do it every single time.
Right. I mean, don't get it wrong. Like independent artists, you got like Tech 9. He did the multi-millionaire, and he's been independent since day one. So it's like not all independent artists are starving. It's just the up and coming ones, the ones that don't have that foundation yet or haven't met the connections. Haven't linked with industry professionals. Different things like that. It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's not what you do, is how you do it. You know what I mean? So some of it's just kind of just getting in front of the crowd, bro. It's a lot of rappers right now. And, it's really about just making shit that's appealing enough for people to reach out, like, I don't know.
Yep, J5. Yep, J5 is another one out there, another independent scene. They've been around for a long time too. They've been around since I was in my 20s, at least 20 years.
Yeah, it's some independents out here doing their thing, man. Like again, like I said, it's just about linking up, making those connections.
Yeah, exactly. Now let's switch gears a little bit and do like something a little fun. Now this is where I get a lot of silent airtime, because I guess it's like a really hard question, and I've been asked the question before, and I get it. Coming up with your top 4 isn't easy on the spot. But who is your Mount Rushmore of hip hop artists, the people you look up to?
That I look up to, not like a top 5 rappers of all time, just who I look up to.
Or if you want to go top 5, either or. I usually give him it. He kind of evens it out so it doesn't take so long.
Gotcha. I guess it wouldn't take too long for me. Bone Thugs and Harmony as a collective has always been a super big influence. Shit, I gotta say Tupac. Just the energy that he came with rapping and his style. I gotta say Big, just because again he came with a different style. He was flashy, he was fun. He was clever as hell with the way that he rapped, and he really was a pioneer. So, that's 3. And if I had to say another one, I would say Kendrick Lamar, just because of how different he is. Or I would have to throw Outkast in there, even because, man, you know what? I gotta just add Young Thug.
Thug, okay.
Like I'm because he a new. Everybody always say the same shit. They always say the same rappers, and I get bored hearing myself say the shit. That's why I ask. Like but I'm gonna be honest. Young Thug is one of the biggest inspirations for me personally. And obviously, I don't rap like him. I don't sound like him. I don't, none of that. But it's how far he took his creativity and how true to himself that he stayed through it all. Like the dude is brilliant, and I think his music is fun, and no, he's not a great lyricist, no, but it's more like the what's that called? Like
Mhm.
almost like the alter ego. I don't know. He's just a huge inspiration as an artist from an artist standpoint, for how far he took his music and the
Right.
person he was, the character behind the music, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I like music that tells a story. Like I want to be able to follow it like a book.
Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much how I like it. And one of my friends, this is kind of messed up, but I'm going to share the story anyways. But one of my friends at work introduced me to a song. I don't know who it's by, or I don't remember the title either. But the basis of the story, the song is an entire story. It's probably about a 9-minute song, and the gist of it is that this kid was, he was a gang member, and they pretty much went out and got and like kidnapped this lady, and it's a bad song. I'm gonna get this out right now. It's a bad song, but they pretty much and they all kidnapped this lady and they raped her, and then at the end of the song he realizes that the lady they kidnapped and they all raped was his mother. So he ends up jumping out of a window and killing himself. Now I don't know why I had to tell that story, but I'm just saying it, like the storytelling into music. Granted, the song was really bad. Like it was something you really don't want to listen to again, but it sucks you in because it's a story and you get sucked into it. And that's why I like music that tells a story.
Ice Cube was good at that, man. Like
Yes.
he wrote a few songs that like I really like,
Ghetto
man.
Vet.
Yes, that's
Yep.
actually what I was just about to say, man. When you talk about the wheelchair and getting shot,
Yep.
and yeah, like that used to be one of my favorite songs when I was a kid. I used to play it on repeat, man. I know it to this day,
Mm-hmm.
word for word. So it's
Yep.
like, yeah, man. Like I'm right there with you. I feel you, man. I don't know why um Thugger inspired me so much, man. But I think he's not. He tells a story, but just in his own way, man. And I feel like it's a skill, man, to listen to music, man, and to kind of absorb the diversity in different genres and the
Mm-hmm.
new age, the old school, all that shit. Like I don't get lost in the extremes. Like, oh, these guys rap this way. This new stuff is, I fuck with
Mm-hmm.
it all, bro, because I like expression through art. So that's what really get me in music.
Right. Yep. Damn. But hey, do you have any new projects coming up? Do you have any new singles coming out?
I'm kind of, man. I think I'm kind of burnt out on the singles, man. What I'm working on now is an EP.
Okay.
It ain't gonna take too long to put together because one of the songs that'll be on it to be what for. Obviously, I still feel like it's got 40,000 streams on Spotify, 30,000 on Apple Music, 20,000 on YouTube, but I still feel like nobody's heard it, bro. 500,000 views on TikTok, but I still feel like what for got more in it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep pushing that while I work on this EP, man. And I also dropped a song "The Way I've Been" right after what for.
Okay.
So I dropped that like 6 weeks ago. You know what I mean? So that still hasn't even really been heard. So I think I'm gonna just start, pushing that more while I work on this. It shouldn't take but a few months, man, and I'll have some music for everybody, man. I might drop a single in between that. I get bored fast, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Nah, I get bored fast. If I drop some shit that I'm feeling real bad, man, somebody gonna have to tell me like, "Shad, just hold on to it, man," because I'll fuck around and release it.
Right. Yeah. I get that too. Like I get itchy. Like sometimes I have to take breaks from podcasting because it I don't know. It gets on you. It gets draining. It's draining. And plus I work 50 hours a week, but yeah, you have to take that break and then you get that itch again. And then you're just like right back at it. Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Knock out
Yeah.
episode. In your case, it's song after song after song. Now what's the difference between, do you enjoy working on an album more, or do you just enjoy just dropping singles more? Which one is like more enjoyable?
I think I've only made one project, one like album, and it's The Realest in the City. And I think that was, a novice project. That was my first project. I threw it together, as timely as I could. I don't want to say I did it quick, but
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. Um, but at the same time, I think after the therapy shit, man, I started really seeing that I had success with dropping singles, and I had, a decent strategy on how to get the music heard, man. And I I honestly don't know how to market, like an album the way that I do a single. So,
Okay.
for me, it's more enjoyable to drop singles, but listeners want to hear more content. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So, it's hard for an artist to sit on music, man. We want to get that shit out because we know people itching for it, and we don't want to feel that pressure. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, singles is more fun, man. Less pressure, more fun for
Hmm.
more frequent. You can put them out, you know what I mean? So less waiting time, all of that, man.
Right. Yeah. I can see. Yeah, I can definitely see the perks to like both of them, because with singles you can just pretty much just put out a single, but there's that thing with it's only one song, so you got the listener going, okay, I want to listen to another one. So now he's listening to the song were your older stuff. So sometimes that's another perk. It works out both ways. So he
Right,
listens to the older shit. But yeah, I can see like how putting out a whole album kind of just sucks the person in. It's just like boom, there it is. There's 10 to 15 tracks, and I can just sit here and vibe to it.
right. A lot of my listeners, man, like they sold, you know what I mean? They like, bro, speak the truth, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So they want to hear more of that shit, you know what I mean? So I think I'm ready for it, man. I really want to do it. It's just finding the right beats, writing the songs, getting them
Hmm.
recorded, just the process, bro.
Right. I have everyone in the comments saying play another song. I'm sorry, everyone. I only downloaded one song. I knew I should have downloaded two, but I only downloaded one. I'm sorry. So maybe I'll play it again at the end. If you guys want to listen to what for again, uh, at the end, just drop some comments below and we'll play it again before the show ends. But yeah, it's amazing. Like I don't understand. Like when you go into writing a song, is it pretty much you listen to the beat and then you go and you just knock it out, or is it
Man,
just a long process for you?
it can be long sometimes, man. The more you bring it into the song, the harder it is to write, I guess.
Okay.
Like with what for, man, I was just kind of like I got to thinking, man, I ain't even gonna lie. I was so like pressured into like I'm pushing myself to really like speak to pull some emotion out of myself because, I don't really be trying to deal with that, you know what I mean? So I pushed myself, and the first thing that came to my head was like, they want my heart to shoot for my soul. And then,
Right.
I went from that, and I'm just like, well, what? All right, now I got something to write, and then, from there, I don't know. I just thought like, fuck, like, what if you having a conversation with somebody, like, and then that's just how I went about it, bro. But it really just spontaneous, man. And there ain't no really way to explain it. It just hits you. And there's times, man, as artists, bro, it don't ever get easier. Like we put expectations on ourselves where we like, all right, this is what people really feeling. So every time we go into writing a song, we like, all right, nah, this shit ain't good enough. All right, and you rewriting and rewriting and rewriting, so shit, I don't know. That's it is what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, I've heard that some people just knock them out of the park in like 5 minutes, and some people it takes a month, 6 months to write a song. Like
Yeah,
who? I'm
it
sorry.
it
Go ahead.
really it really depend on deadlines for me, man. Like
Okay.
the more often I can get into the studio, like if you give yourself time and you don't have the deadline and you like, I'm all right, I'm gonna write a song. It's gonna take you're gonna take your time because, writing a song is almost like working out, it's something you gotta it's mental, work. You really gotta focus yourself and really order your thoughts, make shit rhyme. It's a complicated process for some people, man. But as artists, we all have our own little process, our own little way of always getting through the little blocks and whatnot. And we get it out there. We get the music out there no matter what. So if it takes some people 6 months and they can record 12 songs in 6 months, well, they just made an album. That's more than me, recording a single every month and a half, 2 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and I might write faster, but I'm only writing for that one single. So, it just depends on how people to deadlines, bro. When they got to get in there, when they got to get it done, and what they working on.
Yeah, I think the most amazing artist that ever just like knocked out song after song after song, and it had to be hits, was Juice WRLD. Because that dude would just go, into a booth and freestyle over a beat like 3 or 4 different times and say, pick one, which one you think is better, and that'll be the joint.
Yeah,
Like, damn, wish that'd be easy for everybody.
Right, like I don't, yeah, shit, yeah. I mean, shit. Even as an artist, some of us like shit. I wish it was that easy for me too. I think it
Right.
just come down to who you are, how you do your shit, how it comes to you. It ain't no different than a New York rapper that can freestyle for 2 hours straight, but
Right.
they can't make a record that people can really fuck with. It's like they can freestyle all day, they can battle anybody, but they can't make music that people feel. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying everybody can. I'm saying, like, hypothetically, there's always going to be that artist is, there's something that always separates us all. We there ain't no one artist that just has it all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, real quick, who's the best rapper out of New York? Like any part of New York, besides Biggie, because you can't say Biggie because he's the king. You're gonna leave him out.
1 sec.
Okay. That's that Michigan weed for you.
I can't believe I'm coughing, bro. I'm trying to talk, and that's
I cough all the time.
shit. Probably Jay, respectively. Like I don't Jay or Nas. Honestly, like I can't really see any other artist fucking with either one of them two. Like.
Right.
Especially no modern day shit, because most New York rappers on that drill shit, so there ain't as many lyricists anymore. You know what I mean? So I even try my best to put lyricism in my music, man, because that shit. Some of the styles aside is just too different for me, man.
Right. Yeah, I'm more of a Nas person. I like Nas. Don't get me wrong, Jay-Z's tight. Well, but I don't think he ever took over New York because Nas is still there. I hate that people say that. Jay-Z took over New York. I hate that people say that.
I think he just had more money, bro. That's just what it comes down to is money. People respect money, So after a certain point, in that, egos is big in rap, man. So it's like once a nigga get a certain amount of money, it's like we can't stand on the same stage. We can't talk. I got more money than you. You know what I mean? So and Nas kind of went his own way. He went to focus on his degree and do his own thing, man, and put himself in a different position, So I mean, they just went their own ways. But you right, man. I fuck with Nas. I've always been a Nas fan over a Jay fan. But if you want to ask me who is doing the most, Jay, like. He doing the most, bro.
Yeah, Nas was kind of like one of those great rappers that flew under the radar. Like he came out with an album, and an album was banging, but you never really just like, oh, it comes out on this day, I'm gonna go wait in line and see it. No, it was just at Sam Goody when you went there and picked up CDs. And you're like, oh, cool, the new Nas, and you picked it up.
Right.
Sam Goody.
The first Nas album I ever had was the I Am album. And
I Am.
Yeah, it wasn't his first 2 ones. It was that third one. But yeah,
It was. Yeah, for me, I think it was Stillmatic, and then Illmatic came out after that.
Yeah,
if he's
those
still
two
around.
was before I Am.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one he did with Puff, You Can Hate Me Now, that shit, I was a little nigga, man. I was vibing to that shit. I love that shit.
Yeah,
Jane
Rod
never made a
Uncensored.
Yeah, Jane never made a song that made me feel like Nas's album did, man. And he was storytelling through that whole damn album, man.
Uh-huh.
Like especially the last couple songs on that.
Yeah. Blueprint, yeah. Oh yeah. Rod Uncensored Network. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. What up? What's up? How you doing? Oh, we got someone talking. Here we go. Bro, I still bang that song all the time. Oh, which one? Which one? Which one we were just talking about, I think. But yeah, it's crazy. But it's I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I do want to thank you for coming on, and for all the people out there listening and watching. If you want to go listen to some of Rashaad Lee's music, all his links are in the description below. And you can go over to, I think, Spotify. I think it's everywhere. Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music. It's everywhere. And his YouTube link is in the description below also. So, yeah, go check him out. Like, subscribe
Yeah,
to all
for
that
sure,
shit. Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Tap in on IG. Everything is Rashaad Lee, man. Everything. TikTok, Rashaad Lee, IG, Rashaad Lee, Spotify, Rashaad Lee. So if you got my name spelled right on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep, in the intro logo. Yeah. So tap in, everybody. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I always triple check now. I always triple check the spelling of people's names because you'll never guess how many times I put out a flyer and the person's like, "Yeah, my name's spelled wrong." And I was like,
See,
"Oh shit!"
that's the only reason I said that, bro. Because if you sometimes people will put one A at the end of my name, and then you can't even find me, man. Once people can't find you once, they get bored, bro, and they'll stop
Right?
looking, man. So my bad for double checking.
Yeah, it was the I did Google you. I Googled Rashaad Lee and another person came up. I believe he was a football player for Alabama. I want to
Yeah,
say a wide receiver. And I was just like, is this thing? I was like, and I started looking at him. I was like, is this? I'm like, this can't be the same guy. This can't be the same guy. So I was like, I wanted to bring it up, and I was like, no, it's not the same guy because I started looking at it and everything. He's from a completely different town, but it was, yeah, I was just like, wow, Rashaad Lee. It was like that third thing that popped up, and I was just like, oh, okay, like maybe he played football too. I don't know. Shoot.
nah, I ain't playing no football. It should have been the first thing that popped up. Usually, if you Google my name, it's like the first thing is to say musical artist and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't
Yeah, that
check
was
it.
the first thing, but I always scroll through.
Oh yeah,
I always
yeah.
try
He
and
shared.
get the dirt.
He was I didn't even know I had a Google panel at some point, man.
Okay.
I just searched my name because I had started doing music and I was trying to expand my Google presence to try to, get my music to pop up, when people search my name. And then I noticed that he was on there, and then one day it just popped up and said Rashaad Lee, musical artist, and showed my Spotify and my Instagram is what ended up putting me all the way at the damn top. So
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, influencers, man. That's it. That's all that anybody recognize nowadays. How many followers you got? Instantly,
Right.
Google like, okay, you're at the top. You got 20,000 followers. It's weird, bro.
Right. No, yeah, I caught myself doing that the other day because I was booking guests for August and September, and someone asked me how many followers I had because I asked him if they want to be on the show. He's like, "Yeah, how many followers you got?" And I was like, "Nope, never mind. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if I had millions or a couple or like 20. I would still say never mind. It's like it's not based on that.
Right.
I
Nah,
guess it
I
is for
mean,
some people. It is, but followers
some,
equals money. So
yeah, that definitely is true, bro. Like, it definitely can help you position yourself.
yeah. So yeah, real quick, Rod Uncensored Network out there watching on YouTube. He says, "Super Ugly Jay-Z was better than Nas's Ether." Do you agree or disagree, Rashaad?
Uh, I don't know, man. It's a toss up, man.
It's a toss up.
I can't pick one, man.
It's
I,
the
I
it,
Nah, Ether was harder, man.
it
Ether
was.
was harder, man. You know it.
Yes, it was. Ether hit harder. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rod, but yeah, I disagree with you.
Like, and
Ether
I'm
put
not
Jay-Z to
a
shame.
Jay-Z fan. It's not because I'm a Nas fan. It's not. I'm just being honest from a hip hop standpoint. Like Nas came with it. You know, that's like Drake's back to back on Meek
Mhm.
Mill. It was like no record he could recover from that, man. That was a crazy record, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But,
crazy how rap discs like they end people's careers.
yeah,
They one disc can end your career. I mean, look at MGK. After he dissed Eminem, what's he doing? Wearing pink jumpsuits and sporting a guitar
you
now.
know, rocking. Yeah, he looked
Yeah,
like a Ken doll and shit, man.
yeah. Hiding the tattoos. I don't know.
Best
Maybe
thing
it's
to
just
do is Best thing to do is to not respond if you know you can't come with it. Like I'd rather look like a pussy than try and get my ass slaughtered.
yeah, MGK is just about to say, yeah, that's the saying. Yep. That's how you commit career suicide. You come at a legend and you just completely destroys it.
Yeah, you gotta just take a step back, man. You just gotta take that L. Like, all right, my career. I'm thinking about my career right now. You won.
Right.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Just put that on the shelf right now. We're not gonna do that. Maybe later. Maybe later.
All right, let me get a
Maybe later, we're not
couple in
gonna
the
think of it.
bag.
But all right, Rashaad, thank you for coming in. Right,
No doubt,
exactly.
bro.
Yeah, but I do want to thank you for coming on and taking some time out of your day to come and hang out with me. Like I said before, everyone, all his links in the description below. If you have any shout outs or any upcoming projects you want to let the people know, now's the time to do it, bro.
Hey, I got an EP coming. I don't want to give out the title right now, man. I want to hold on to that, but I'm gonna start, posting things along the way, let people know what I'm working on, man. But other than that, look out for a new song. I might drop a single before I get going on that too much, and
Mhm.
keep feeding y'all with something y'all can vibe to.
Yes, that's right. And yes, all his songs are amazing. I have them all on my Spotify playlist, so you will get plays out of me at least.
Run up them
But yeah,
streams. Let me see that, and then I'll drop something.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Let me see some activity going on. But yeah, thank you, sir, for coming in. And
No doubt.
if you ever want to come back and drop a new single, talk about some music, or if you just want to come hang out and chill while I have another guest on, just you're more than welcome. Just hit me up and we'll figure something out, bro.
No doubt, man. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you again. That is it, everyone. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you for clicking the play button. Thank you for watching live, all you people watching live out there. Thank you for all the comments and everything. And be on the lookout because we're not done yet. No, we're not. We're not. Saturday, July 8th. We'll be off for a couple of weeks, by the way. I should have said that before I dropped this. But we're gonna be off for a couple of weeks. There we go. And then we'll be back on Saturday, July 8th with the creator of Snowman Multimedia and the host of Snowman in the Morning, Snowman Brian Snow. So all you sports fans out there, get ready because we're going to be hitting up some sports and talking some chit-chats about some sports. And also, if you're also a sports fan, you might as well go check out my other podcast. It's called Bet That with Dan and Ja, and you can find that on Spotify. You can watch and listen on Spotify. Bet That with Dan and Ja. And there we go. Pop up. There we go. And Saturday, July 15th at 9 p.m. Eastern time, we have Roxanne Luciano coming on. She was a guest a month back, and we had some technical difficulties with the audio. So she's coming back on, and we're gonna drop some more music and chit chat some more. So that's it. That's it, everyone. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out. We'll see y'all next week. No, we won't. We'll see y'all in like 3 weeks. See you later. Peace.
Yeah. What's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, sink ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Cross Bay, out town Barclays. Really on big things, came up a small way. Championship rings, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a little bag, baby, that's small change. Yeah, that money talk. If we ain't cool, then cut me off. No breaking news, don't run your mouth. Thought it was the plug, now he running off. Thought it was a plug, now he running off. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies, real lies.